Keep finding a way. That's the focus of today's voice. You know, surviving in life is about keep finding a way. There's a lot of things that, you may be on the chopping block for. Or maybe you're in sports and you're not necessarily the biggest, the fastest, and the strongest, but you have to keep finding a way to stay on that team. Keep finding a way to make an impact on that team. It's one of those things where if you're an underdog, especially on a team at your job, or maybe your team is undervalued, the concept of keep finding a way really is significant. Because in life, there's a lot of people that are not going to believe in you. There are times where you're not going to believe in yourself. That's where you have to keep finding a way. Your heart and your mind have to match that mindset. And when your heart and your mind matches that mindset, and you can keep finding a way, you're going to keep surviving in life. That's how tough people make it, is they keep finding a way. Never ever give up on yourself and keep finding a way. That's such an important concept. I know it sounds very general, but it really does matter. You have to keep finding a way even though that hurdle is extremely big. People may not think you may get over that hurdle. Keep finding a way. I don't care if it's you find one chip at a time to try and get over that hurdle. Chip away at what you're doing. And I want you to say that to yourself every single day. Keep finding a way to make it happen. Maybe you got dreams or goals that you're trying to figure out. Keep finding a way. Because what I'm about to say, this is real talk. You're going to feel lost at times. Job-wise, goal-wise. Maybe you're starting something on your own. Maybe you're on the younger side, maybe in your 20s trying to figure things out. Keep finding a way. Trust me, and you'll be just fine. Because, see, I see a lot of people give advice to people, and they say, well, you'll figure it out. Or, you'll be okay. Mm-mm. You'll figure it out and you'll be okay as long as you keep finding a way to win. That's the missing piece of the sentence. I can't stress that enough. Because if you can stay in the mindset of keep finding a way, keep developing plans in terms of how am I going to get over this challenge? How am I going to overcome adversity? How am I going to keep believing in myself? How am I going to get this done? How am I going to get this project done? How am I going to do something that has never been done before? I'm in my 20s, 30s. How am I going to figure this out about where I'm going? It's about finding a way. It is. This one is near and dear to me. Because when you've been struggling in your life, most of your life, you have to keep finding a way to try and be successful. And what I'm about to say is going to say a lot here. When you quit finding a way, that's when you quit on yourself every day. Doesn't matter what the circumstance is. My grandma told me a long time ago, she said, No matter how bad stuff gets, you have to keep finding a way to push through it, to be successful, and to teach people to do differently if you don't want that for them. That was probably one of the most powerful messages that I've ever received in my entire life. Because it really is true. You have to keep finding a way in life to get over the humps that you feel like are difficult. Because when you can get over those on a regular basis, trust me, stuff becomes easier. And the easy stuff you don't even want to do anymore. I know I don't. Easy things, I don't want them. They need to go. If easy things come my way, there's their pink slip. See ya. It's what it is. And you have to keep finding a way through the difficult times. The harder and harder and harder and harder things get, you have to keep finding and finding and finding and finding a way. This is painful stuff to talk about. It's not easy. People don't want to keep finding ways. People don't want to deal with difficult stuff in life. Well, unfortunately, it's what it is. And you have to. Life is going to throw it at you. Adversity is going to come. And when it comes, it's going to come hard. And guess what? You better find a way, because adversity is not going to back down from you. No, it won't. So you need to find a way. It's almost like it's a requirement. And when it's a requirement, that's when you have to ask yourself, okay, what am I made of? Because I know I need to find a way through this. You know, I used to tell myself every day when I walked into the office before I started coding, find a way. I wasn't going to let my failures defeat me. I was going to find a way to be successful, find a way to mentor better, find a way to give a better experience, find a way to do better every day. I don't care if it was 0.0.0.1, whatever you want to call it, to get better. Find a way. And when, you find a way, you have more respect for yourself. Other people have respect for you. And I think that's when you'll start believing in yourself a little bit more, when you start finding a way. I know I did. And so can you. That's why I'm here telling you this, because it has been and it can be done. And if you don't think it can be done, come talk to me. I'll tell you that it can. And I'll show you that it can. It's a thing that, we often mistake for miracles. You say, oh, it's going to take a miracle to do. No, it isn't. It takes finding a way. That's why inventions were made. Great accomplishments like going to the moon and landing there were possible because people found a way. And so can you. My name is Scott Foley. Thank you for listening today. And as you go through your day today, keep finding a way. Have a blessed day. Thank you.